Hi girls, hope you're having a great time. Just going to answer some questions that Amy's asked me to answer. I'm actually just here in John and Lucy's kitchen at the moment, videoing this, practicing actually at the moment for my weekend, being a stay-at-home single dad, whilst you're all away partying. Hope you're having a great time in my favourite city in the world, definitely the best city in the world. Hope you're having a great time. I'm sure you've got lots of masks with my face on it and lots of t-shirts with me all over it, spreading the good word around the wonderful city of Liverpool. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're not too hungover if you're doing this on day 2. If you're doing it on day 1, I hope you're absolutely steaming, having the best time. I'll get started. So, question number 1, who was the most traumatised at Annie's birth? So, the answer here, I'm very aware, should be Kelly, because she's the one that had to have a grapefruit-sized human being pulled out of her stomach or whatever it was. But it was definitely me, more traumatised. I think Kelly thought it was an absolute breeze, and I thought it was the worst experience ever going through the childbirth. Obviously, that is not having the child. Having the child's pretty good. If I was going to the shop and buying Kelly a treat, what would I get her? I mean, there's obvious answers of like wine and vapes, but if we exclude them, then non-food would be like flowers, definitely. She loves some flowers, but probably realistically, if you're going to the shop to get a treat, you're getting the snacks, aren't you? Something like crisps, maybe steak McCoys would be a safe bet. She loves steak McCoys. You can get them in England and in Ireland. And then sweets, like fizzy sweets, something like fizzy strawberry laces or something like that, perhaps. If it's a hangover, then we always try the magic red Lucozade. If this is on day 2 and she's struggling and Sarah's bag of treats has not worked, then try a magic red Lucozade, because every now and again that sort of brings her back to life, back from the abyss, which is always useful. Her worst habit. She's, as you all know, you're all there, she's perfect and there's nothing wrong with her at all. But working too many hours, which sounds a bit ridiculous, but she loves work, she gets invested into work. Too many hours means time away from me, and making me sad, of course. Something that I do that annoy her, the easiest one in the world, is me spending too much time on my phone. I'd be amazed if I don't get that one right. I'd be absolutely amazed, because she's always telling me off for that. It's mostly fair enough. Next one, Kelly's most embarrassing thing she's done. Most embarrassing thing Kelly's done, I reckon probably, it's a hard one, I can think of 2. So there was one time we were in the Railway Tavern in Buncrana with Kelly's family. Kelly was pregnant, and we walked in and we saw it's Lucy's cousin's son or something. Everyone's related here, as you all know. She was asked by this woman, "Do you know what you're having?" And I don't know if I mentioned this, but this bit's important. She was heavily pregnant at the time. Heavily pregnant. Probably it was the last time we were back in Ireland before Annie was born. So it must have been around Christmas, I think. So she's kind of big bump, whatever. Quite obviously pregnant, and chatting away to this woman. Yet again, don't know these people, never mind. Myself, Blaine, John, sort of waiting to get to the bar to order a pint. And she was asked, do you know what you're having? And to which Kelly replied, "I think I'm going to have the steak." Sorry, I'm just checking. Annie, you okay?
Yeah, wait, fruit bowl.
You moving your fruit bowl? Sorry, guys, I'm just, doing a really good, taking the parenting stuff really seriously. She's just watching a show and doing God knows what. So embarrassing moment. I'm saying, "Do you know what you're having?" She asks heavily pregnant Kelly, to which Kelly replies, "I think I'm going to have a steak." And that set myself, John and Blaine off big time. It's one of those things that's probably funnier being there than it actually sounds, but at the time it was absolutely hilarious, and she was mortified and so embarrassed. Or probably more embarrassing but less funny was the time that her phone went off in my nan's funeral. I don't think she was particularly, I think she wanted the ground to swallow her up at that point. But yeah, that was pretty awkward for her as well. I mean, luckily everyone's pretty chilled, so we all just found it funny. "Hello, Annie, what are you doing? You want to come say hello to everyone? Say hello, everyone." No? Look at the phone. We're sending this to all the girls on their hen party. Yeah? A wave? Do you want to go back and play? Yeah?
You don't care.
Yeah, I'll be there in 1 minute. I've got to do 2 more questions, okay? I'll be back in a minute. Sorry, that's the guest of honour. Yeah, so I reckon one of those two, phone going off in the future. Probably the phone going off is probably more embarrassing for her. So because like, she'd never met my nan before she died. All that stuff would have been the first time she's meeting some people. She thought she'd got away with it and then she hadn't because I dropped her in it in my speech. You okay? Yeah, so probably that one would be the most embarrassing. Are you okay? Oh, you didn't like that strawberry, so you just put it at my feet. Thank you. And then funniest moment together, Kelly and I. I mean, obviously you all know Kelly. She's self-proclaimed funniest person in the world, which is questionable. But funniest moment. So obviously, like, you've got lots of funny moments, but no, there's not one that sticks out. Oh God, I don't know. I mean, she's a funny person, but I can't really think of anything in particular that sticks out in my memory. That tells you more about me than it tells you about her. I reckon... I'm going to go with the steak one. So I'm going to go, if I'm not doing the steak one for the most embarrassing, I'm going to do the steak one for the funniest one. What are you doing? You want to come say hello again? Are you giving me a cuddle? Oh, you being a baby? Okay. Sorry, another interruption. Number 7, what would Kelly grab from a fire?